this drug works, it'll work dramatically.
Christian lied to me. He told me that he never loved me, okay? Are you happy with that?
Mommy is really having Daddy's baby. Only Daddy thinks that it's Max's.
What are we going to do?
We're going to stop him before he stops me.
Can't wait to see our little girl. Oh, it feels like forever.
Blair, wait.
What is it?
Well, you know, since we couldn't get a hold of Star down there in Mexico, I need to know what you're going to say to her. How are you going to handle telling her about what happened down there?
Todd,
Well, she's going to ask, you know.
Well, you know what? Maybe she won't. Maybe she'll just be so happy that we're together. That you know, maybe we'll just tell her sometime. Break it to her later.
Blair, for months, she was like, baby this, baby that. I mean, it's not like she's not going to notice that we're here without a baby.
What is? Can we not do it now, Todd? I'm just so glad to be home with you and for us to be a real family.
Great.
Okay? Christian? Something beautiful to bring back the light in your eyes. Here's a clue. Soon everyone will know how incredible you are. Your friend, Al.
Amazing. He looks just like you when you're sleeping.
I sleep with my mouth open?
Never.
Oh.
However, like our son, an earthquake wouldn't wake you up.
You feel safe? Even here?
Maybe we'll all feel safe again someday.
Excuse me? What are you doing?
Removing your son's IV.
I can see that, but why?
Well, his treatment's done. He's received the full dose.
But why are you doing it? Where's Dr. McIver?
I have a few more patients to see, and then I'll send him right down.
No, I'm going to go get Dr. McIver right now.
Nora?
No, I'm not waiting one more minute to find out if Matthew's okay.
God, hurry. I'll stay with Matthew until you get back.
Please, God, let these drugs have worked.
Did you run the liver function test? Electrolytes?
Everybody loves you. And they're gonna love you even more when you come back from the dead. And where will that leave me?
Thank you.
Don't look at me like that. It was Colin. He was afraid he was going to lose her, so he injected her with the drugs that erased her memory.
Why don't I believe you, Lindsay?
Well, what do I know about drugs? I'm afraid of needles, too.
More afraid of needles than you are of Nora?
Also, I hated Colin, so why would I have helped him?
Well, maybe you weren't helping Colin. Maybe you were just helping yourself.
You know, it doesn't really matter to me what you believe, but for the record, I didn't have anything to do with any of it.
Good. So then you won't mind if I check into it?
And what does that mean?
Well, it means I can just ask Nora.
Ask me what?
Oh, Asa! Asa, wake up! Asa? He doesn't have a pulse. And he's not breathing.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I don't hear anything. I don't feel anything. I think he's dead. What are we going to do?
Count to 10. He can't hold his breath much longer.
Max, would you do something? CPR or something, or call an ambulance?
Oh, let him save somebody worth saving.
Oh, what is the matter with you? I'll call 911.
You're not calling anyone.
What?
Let him lie there. Let the old reprobate rot.
One Life to Live on ABC, brought to you by Sears. Only Sears has the brands you want at the prices you need. Sears. Where else?
Oh, it is so good. Oh, to see you, sweetie. I missed you so much.
I missed you too, Mommy. I'm sorry I was mad before. I'm over it.
Well, we're together now, and that's all that matters.
Hi, Daddy. Welcome home.
Hey, wait till you see what I got you.
Wait till you see what I got you.
Wow, where did all these presents come from?
I charged them. Daddy got me my very own platinum card.
She was stealing them. I saved her from a life of crime.
Do you like the poster I made?
Wow. It's really wonderful, Star, but let me ask you something. How did you know that your daddy and I were coming home together, huh?
Easy. When Daddy didn't know where you were, he was really scared. Weren't you, Daddy?
Well, maybe a little.
You were. And then, when you found out Mommy was in Mexico, you couldn't wait to go there to take her home.
Well, let me tell you something about your daddy, Star. He saved the day.
Huh.
I always knew you guys loved each other. The voodoo lady was right.
Well, it was a good guess. The odds were 50-50 anyway.
Whatever. Here. This is for the baby. Go on, open it. It's to hang over his crib, so he won't be lonely in the middle of the night. Hey, where is the baby anyway?
Al, I'm sorry. It's just...
I feel like a bum. I bought you those flowers to cheer you up, and all I've done is upset you.
They reminded me of Christian.
Idiot.
No, you're not. You're sweet. Everything reminds me of Christian.
I thought you felt better after we talked at the quarry.
Well, this is better. Should have seen me earlier.
Want me to take those back?
I love him.
Could have fooled me.
I just can't get over Christian really being gone. And then I heard the doorbell and I saw these flowers.
And you've automatically thought it was Christian.
Am I crazy?
I've never been in love before, Jen. I wouldn't know what it's like.
It's horrible.
You know, you might be mad at me for saying this. I mean, you got mad at me when I didn't tell you about the website.
What?
Maybe you should believe what Christian says, even if it hurts.
But he didn't mean it.
You don't know that. And even if he didn't, you're still hurting like this. What makes you think he deserves to be your boyfriend?
You're right, I am mad at you.
So I'll deal. It's better than you beating yourself up over some jerk. You're way too good for him, Jen.
He has obviously had a massive coronary. We can't just stand here. We need to help or do something.
Taking it. Come on, it's all part of his plan to get back at me.
I don't think so. I really don't.
He's play acting. All right, cut, print. All right, Ace, come on. Time to get your Academy Award. Come on.
Woo! Don't do that. You'll hurt him.
Only if he's alive. Come on, Asa, give it up. I know all about your plan to frame me for killing you, and it's not going to work. Come on.
I told you he has a different plan. It had nothing to do with dying.
You're right. You know, if he's ticklish.
Oh, good.
Hey, that's pretty good. Doesn't even flinch. I'm very impressed here.
Listen, I heard him on the telephone. He had a new plan. This is not play acting. He called it Plan B. It had nothing to do with dying, false or real. He was out to get you.
So this...
He's turning blue. I don't think this is fake.
Oh, my. One Life to Live will continue in a moment, here on ABC.
Are we all gonna live together like a family?
Well, that's the plan, yeah.
And I don't ever have to go back to that stupid boarding school.
Well, I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to let you out of my sight.
I'm not
A
letting
little extreme, don't you think?
I'm not letting you two out of my sight either. Somebody has to keep an eye on you.
That's a good point.
So, when are we having another baby?
Star, that's a little, too early to talk about
Okay, you know what? That's enough of the 20 questions for now, okay?
Why can't we have another baby?
You know what? I'm just really, really happy to be home. I'm gonna go get another tissue, okay?
Why was Mommy crying again? Was it because I wanted another baby?
Well, yeah. You know, Star, having a kid, it's a big deal, you know? She just had one, and now... Look, she's gonna be all right, but it's gonna take a little while.
But when Susie's dog Petey died, her parents went out and got her a new pet the very next day.
Well, this is a little different.
That's what Susie said, too. But she was too busy taking care of the new puppy to miss the old one that died. So, why don't we have another baby?
Star, I think that babies are a little more complicated than puppies.
Are we going to have a funeral?
Well, we kind of did, Star, down in Mexico.
Did you bury them all laying down there?
No, he was cremated.
That must have been sad.
So, hey, why'd you make this welcome home sign anyway? You didn't know that your mother and I were coming back here together. Well, but then you made the sign, so how'd you know?
Well, I tried calling you on your cell phone, and this weird lady answered. She didn't even speak English, so I figured you found Mommy and that you would bring her home.
You're a smart kid, sir.
Oh, yeah, Dad, you gotta get an upgrade on that piece of junk. You know, my cell phone. Sometimes it doesn't even ring through.
Yeah. I had trouble getting a hold of you, too. You know, there is one good thing that comes out of all this, Star.
What?
Well, we don't need to worry about Max barging in anytime he wants to visit his baby.
You mean Mommy hasn't told you?
Told me what?
Thanks for running those tests so quickly.
Should we go to your office to talk?
No, I think Matthew deserves to hear the good news, too.
It's good news.
It sure is. The numbers are as good as they could possibly be.
You mean we beat it?
We beat it.
We beat it. I was so scared.
No, you were right. You were so right to risk it.
Oh, it worked. It worked. It worked.
I'm going to feel better.
Oh, you're going to be as good as new, Tiger. No more needles.
Well, except for his regular checkup, of course.
That's a long way off, right?
It's a long way off.
It
That's
sure is.
right. Regular checkup. Gosh, that sounds so good. Things are going to be regular for a long, long time.
As regular as they can be with you around. Oh.
Can we go home now?
Ask the doctor.
You have gone so out of your way for Matthew. We're so grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome. He's a pretty special kid. He deserves every chance we can give him.
I know I didn't make things easy for you, Doctor, but I sincerely appreciate everything you've done for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jen, you're not selfish. How many girls would have given Christian the benefit of the doubt?
Who knows?
It's Christian's big problem, not yours.
It takes two of us. I can't just blame Chris for everything that went wrong.
Yes, you can. Jenny messed around on you. A good guy would never do that. Not ever.
Maybe I'm just not enough for him.
Jen, come on. If you keep thinking that way, it's going to happen again with the next guy.
There isn't going to be a next guy.
Yes, there is. Jen, you're an amazing person. You're beautiful, you're sensitive, you're smart. I can't even think of all the words that describe you. When everyone finds out you're single, they're going to be lining up to ask you out, including me. Especially me.
Okay, I feel better.
Good. You want to go for a ride in my Viper?
No, thanks. Want to be alone.
Okay. Well, if you need a friend, give me a call.
Why? Why do you need Ace's prescription bottle? Why, Gabrielle?
It's important that I find it. Can we leave it at that? Matt? Matt, are you in here? The pills, they're not here, Max. They're not here. Max? Max, where have you gone? Max? Oh, hello, officer. Hello. As you can see, we've had a terrible tragedy.
I'm Officer Vega. I assume you know the District Attorney, Hank Gannon.
Sorry about your loss, Mrs. Buchanan.
Is it conventional for the district attorney to show up at this point?
Well, I'm a friend of the family. I was at the station house when the call came in, so I thought I would come to see if I could help.
Well, everything happened so quickly. Everything was fine, and then I still can't believe it.
Did you call Bo?
Bo? No. Gosh, I didn't even think about that. Yes, of course I have to call Bo.
Listen, do you mind if I tell him?
No, I would be very grateful if you did.
Great, thank you. Antonio, keep this off the wire for a while, okay? I don't want him to hear about this over the scanner or from the press.
You got it.
Great.
Antonio?
Hello, Doctor. Mrs. Buchanan, this is Dr. Green, the county coroner.
I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am. I'll try to intrude as little as possible.
Coroner, what's going on here?
If you'll excuse me, I'll get to work.
But my husband just died. Can't we have any peace?
Dr. Green needs to sign the death certificate.
so sign it. He's dead.
Before you can do that, he needs to examine your husband. It's strictly routine.
My poor husband to be poked and prodded and dissected right there. I mean, where's his dignity?
I understand how you feel, Mrs. Buchanan, but it's a procedure. Now, I have some questions I need to ask.
Questions? What questions?
Just before your husband collapsed, what happened?
Listen to me. He has been very forgetful lately. He's supposed to be taking his heart medicine on a regular basis, but he hasn't been. I talked to a doctor about it. The doctor said that if he misses a pill, that this could happen, and that I watched him like a hawk, but obviously I wasn't watchful enough.
And where are those pills now?
He had them with him earlier. It's just such a blur. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Excuse me just a moment.
Mrs. Buchanan, were you here when this happened?
Yes, of course I was.
Were you alone?
No, I was in the library with Max, and we heard Asa groan, and then there was a crash and a thud, and we came in here, and he was on the floor, and we haven't moved him.
Where's Max now?
Looking for something?
Antonio, you shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
You seem quite involved.
Just looking for Ace's address book. A lot of people need to be notified.
Ah. I'm sure his family can take care of that. After all, you're not a relative anymore, are you?
No, I'm not. I was just looking to help.
Ah. So, this is Asa Buchanan's bedroom.
Yeah.
Mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest.
Al? Hi, it's nice to see you. How's your family?
Fine.
Good, I hear you and Jen are in a few classes together. How's that going?
Fine, I guess. Miss Rappaport, I don't think now's a good time to see her. She wants to be alone for a while.
Well, I'm not just anyone. I'm her mother.
I don't think she really wants to see anybody.
It's okay. She's expecting me. Jen, something beautiful to bring the light back into your eyes. Here's a clue. Soon everyone will know how incredible you are. Your friend, Al. P.S. Congrats on winning the modeling contest. Hey,
what are you doing here?
The door was open.
So you just walked in?
Well, actually, I'm here straight from the hospital because I have some good news. The treatment worked and Matthew's going to be fine.
That's great. Dad and Nora must be really happy.
Yeah. How are you doing? I see you got some beautiful flowers.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, honey, maybe you don't want to talk about it, but maybe you need to.
That's why you came here, isn't it? It's not even about Matthew. You're just using him to try to worm your way back into my life.
No, I'm not.
I don't want you here, Mother. I meant what I said. You're dead to me.
What are you doing? Have you no respect?
Mrs. Buchanan, the doctor has a job to do. The sooner we let him do it, the sooner this will be over.
Is he gonna cut him open right there?
Mrs. Buchanan, this is a preliminary exam. Now, if it upsets you to watch, don't.
This is surreal. This is absolutely surreal. It's the worst day of my life, and I have absolutely no privacy. There are people roaming around my house I've never seen before. Why? Why won't you leave us alone?
When someone dies of what's called an untimely death,
Untimely? He had a bad heart.
we still have to investigate for evidence of foul play.
Foul play? Are you accusing me of harming my husband? I adored my husband.
I'm not accusing you of anything. This is strictly by the book, and unless we find something unusual, this will go very quickly, so just try to relax.
Relax. This is a bloody nightmare.
I understand. And I'm sorry, but it can't be avoided. Now, I have something that I've got to do. I'll keep trying to reach Bo.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. If you need anything, you let me know.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
What's going on? Do you suspect anything?
Jen, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do mean it. You're not my mother anymore. Not after all the horrible things you did to me and Christian.
I only did the things I did to protect you from him.
I don't need you to protect
me.
me.
I think you do.
Get out!
I warned you that if you slept with Christian, that something like this might happen. You slept with him and he left you, and I'd like to know how that's my fault.
Bye, Dr. MacGyver.
Bye, Matthew. You did a good job, you know that?
You too.
He's right. He's right. Thank you again.
Well, you're welcome, but we're going to have to get him in here next week just to do some follow-up blood work. But I'm pretty sure we got this virus and it won't be back.
Thanks again, Troy. Okay, I'm going to sign the release papers and get you guys home. Where you going?
Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay.
I have to ask you, when I came in here, was Lindsay making another attempt on your life when I...
No, actually, now Lindsay wants to be friends.
Oh, be afraid. Be very, very afraid.
Yeah, that was my first instinct.
Hey, what's wrong? This is a happy day.
Lindsay was the one that destroyed your memories, wasn't she?
I'm not going to go there. Nope. I'm not going to go there. We got too much to celebrate. As a matter of fact, I'm going to declare this day a Lindsay-free day. So I'll be, I've got to go cash out to them.
There are police all over this house, a coroner.
This isn't good.
Oh, and there's Asa lying there like he's...
Dead?
Why is there an ambulance outside? The police didn't want to let me in.
Oh, Al. Oh, sweetheart. I'm sorry I didn't call you. It's Asa.
What about him? What did you do? Hello. Hello. Say hello. Say hello to the nice lady.
Am I doing the right thing by not telling Todd the truth?
Star, what is it that your mother's not telling me?
I don't think I should say.
We don't keep secrets from each other.
No, we keep them all the time.
I guess you're right. How much is it worth to you?
What are you offering?
10 grand.
You must really not want to know.
Okay, 12 grand. 12 and a half grand, but that's it.
Deal.
No, really spit.
Good.
So what is it?
It's about the baby.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
He wasn't my half-brother. He was my whole brother.
You said that he wasn't good enough for me. He wasn't. He was perfect for me.
You haven't done a thing, RJ. I did.
The medical team would like to know if you want the house treated as a crime scene.
Will Gia try to reunite Nicholas with his father? There's more to the story next on General Hospital.
When I met Bob Patterson, I was trapped in a network sitcom. I was stuck. I was making millions and famous all over the world. Now, after 16 seminars with him, I'm doing promos on another network.
See what Bob can do for you tonight on ABC.